What's going on? How y'all doing this evening? So I saw the thing about the reparations in Illinois, some small town Illinois, and they talking about giving the black folks some kind of home loan or some little minor thing. And it's cute, but come on now. This should be something that Joe Biden got on his front desk. I mean, how long do you have to acknowledge African Americans and what you're gonna do? I remember when old racist trash Mitch McConnell said, well, we gave you Obama, that should be good enough, and tried to say the last of it, and this and then the other. If you've had to take in this American school system, had to take in the medical, have had to deal with any kind of racism, you all qualify. If you're witness to the Black Lives Matter movement the last 10 years, you qualify. Walking, thinking, moving while black, you qualify. Because white privilege, systematic, institutionalized racism is alive and well. It's in all law enforcement. It's in all these colleges, these dormitories, all this stuff. It's in everything. Everything. As long as there is more white superiority and ownership over these entertainments and so on and so forth, there you go. You wonder, you say, well, how does that connect to my daily life? You get influenced. You see what is being projected. You don't see a balance of coming together. You still hear about the generational and the wealth gap, about how white men make more money than black men, than black women, and white women, and so on and so forth. The voting rights, this whole thing that they're doing right now, they thinking people ain't paying attention, what they're trying to do with making sure they got your votes in by 8:05 and all that. That's against black people. That's what the whole thing in Georgia was about. Intimidation by voting. That's what's up. Make no mistakes about it. This whole thing is done slick, but it's done in a way. It's an agenda. It's an agenda. And so what they're doing with reparations in Illinois in a small town, that's cute. But come on now, we over 400 plus years. You need to put that on the desk. That doesn't mean document it. If they can cut these checks in trillions of dollars in so many hours, they can cut reparations for every black person in this country with an apology. And they should pay 40 acres and a mule, cash. Should have a legitimatized passport to go wherever you want to. Should. Because if I had my way about it, free education, free medical, fair housing, a better cost of wage of living, I'd say 2 to 4 trips to Africa a year, plus family. I'd say passport free for life. Because nobody black that was pushed over here was asked to come over here. You should have access to have more options. And you should be able to go into any of these historical, if there was a black colleges or black museums, you should be able to go in for free. You shouldn't have to pay if you're black. Because the documentation, everything has been used against you. So I think that those things should be on Joe Biden's desk comprehensively. They should be put there forth. We need to see some sports ownership. We need to see some ownership in Hollywood. We need to see some ownership in businesses. We need to actually see that we have a foot in this country. All you have is legalized segregation, which that's what we have really. I'm not talking about a few tokens. I'm talking about where you have legitimate businesses where it is eradicating institutionalized and systematic racism. And you have a reach with police and also judges and lawyers and all this. You flip the system. Because that's the only way you can reparations equals respect, like Aretha Franklin said. You don't believe me? Imagine saying you sorry and you got to get off that money. It would be a different America. Believe that. We've had to sit here and lay in the grass and look through the weeds at the big house. All right, so that's my thoughts and takes about the reparation thing that's going on in Illinois. It's grassroots. It's cute and it's light, but they need to come off that bag. Joe Biden, any of them, need to get off that bag. Give me your thoughts and your take. What would you like to see as far as reparations go? What would be your vision and your dream? I welcome thoughts and comments. Because guess what? Nothing is too big. They cutting these bags left and right for trillions of dollars right now, just to give you a little fluff of money. But if you're black, they owe you a whole lot more. And they know it too. Please hit the like, hit the subscribe. I welcome thoughts and comments, and I do respond. Thank you. Wash your hands, keep your mind clear, watch out for one another, and hey, there's no time like the present. You should keep an open mind and a book about it. And while I question Ice Cube's timing when he went to go holler about the agenda for Black America with Biden or what have you, he did make a valid point. He's asking all of them, what you gonna do? What you gonna do? Like Jim Brown used to say. I'm out.